All the way SouthernTea back with another EP. Glad y'all good folks could make it. Let me go ahead and read the chat while I'm in here. From now on, I'm gonna start reading the chat. That's already the pre-chat. I'm gonna start reading them done before I even get the show started. Shout out my guy Ghost Bomb Squad. He said Ruiz and everyone else need to leave DB Deontay with the family on vacation, resting up and healing after the fight. After a fight the type he just had, ain't no need to rush. Ghost also said Ruiz need to fight Ortiz. Gonna do that. Wilder need to rest up, recover, and come back with a little build up fight in due time. But now let the champ be. He said, I guess that's too much to ask. He's the face of boxing. Shit. The champ is boxing. Shout out my guy Ghost Bone Squad sliding through this joint. Shout out my guy 7B8, 7B1 in the super chat with the super sticker. Shout out my guy 7B8, 7B1 with the super sticker. Make sure y'all go to ShayRoyals.com and y'all get y'all CBD oils and y'all Shay oils and y'all Shay mouse gel, all that good shit. I'm a user myself of the CBD oils 100% satisfaction. That shit does work. I'm telling y'all, that shit been having me real luxurious lately. You feel me? Shout out my guy 7B8, 7B1 in the super chat. My guy the D has said why were you thirsty for Wilder now? Emphasis on now, I'm guessing, right? Why were you thirsty for Wilder now? Could have called him out years ago. Thirsty asses. Shout out my guy the D Hive. We finna get into all that good stuff. Now I'm gonna read the article that I got. Andrew Ruiz confirming this Deontay Wilder pay-per-view. Now I know Wilder can't come back for 6 months, and I also know that Wilder and Trevor Bryant agree with amongst themselves, to a fight. So I'm going to read this Andrew Ruiz article right here on my Southern Tea. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm about to get my camera up in a second to get this thing shared. But I'm gonna read this article. Let me read this article real quick. To give us some reference. You know what I mean? And so I could get exactly, what's said, so I won't be putting out no false information myself. Copper Aborigines, what's good, my guy? Appreciate you sliding through this junk. What's good? I'm getting into the base of this video. I'm about to bring my camera up in a minute, cop, so I can talk to y'all folks, the right way. But let me read off this, let me read this article off to y'all. It says Andrew Reeves Jr. confirms Deontay Wilder pay-per-view and fight will happen. First and foremost, Stephen A. Smith needs to go. Yeah, I saw Blue Blood cooking on that. Former unified heavyweight champion Andrew Reeves Jr. confirmed what World Boxing News revealed in 2020. A fight with Deontay Wilder is in the cards. Andrew Ruiz said, I think, oh, hold on, wait. Yeah, I think that will be an amazing fight. We're both a part of the same team, and it's our business. I wouldn't mind getting in the ring with him. I feel I could beat him. We've got to get it on. That is what Andrew Reid said. So Andrew Reid stated himself that him and Wilder agreed to a fight. And I also do remember Deontay Wilder saying that he wouldn't mind fighting Andrew Reid. So I'm not necessarily one who doesn't believe that this fight could possibly happen. I do think it could possibly happen. When it could possibly happen. It is a different story. It is a different story, I think. But I am want to believe this fight could happen. Now, I know we had that Wilder. We got the Wilder and Trevor Bryan rumblings lately. And I feel like with Andy Ruiz being out, I feel like, I mean, with Wilder being out 6 months anyway, and Andy Ruiz is looking for a fight now, there's also another guy who I have in the mix. You know what I mean? A guy named Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz and Andy Ruiz have, a bit of a history. Not nothing vicious, not a vicious history, but they do have a history. Andy Ruiz and Luis Ortiz also have clamorings about a fight amongst them two. You know what I mean? And in the meantime, in between time, while Wilder is out, because Wilder is out, he's suspended 6 months, and he's suspended, due to him. He's suspended due to the gruesomeness of his last fight. You know what I mean? He's on medical leave, so he's not suspended. Anything. He didn't break any laws or anything like that, but he's suspended until the 6 months is up. Andrew Ruiz doesn't have a fight on the table. Luis Ortiz and Andrew Ruiz have had a little back and forth for a while now. So I say, in the meantime, why not make Andrew Ruiz versus Luis Ortiz? That's a good fight. We had Otto Wallen and Dylan White on the table. Andrew Ruiz and Dylan White were also in the mix for conversations. At a point in time, that fight never came to. You know what I mean? So, we could get Andrew Ruiz, Dylan White, or Andrew Ruiz, Otto Wallen. Otto Wallen had a pretty good outing against Tyson Fury, dominating performance against Dominique Brazil. Otto Wallen is also a guy, up in the mix. Copper Aborigine said, secondly, Andy barking up the wrong tree. Is he just trying to get attention? That was before his draw with Tyson Fury. That's when that talk came up. Andy barking up the trees of Deontay Wilder and Louise. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't think and I think Andy is a decent fighter. I think Andy is a decent fighter. But I also believe Ortiz is a good fighter. You know what I mean? And I also know that Deontay Wilder can't come back right now. And I know some people feel like, as you just stated, that Andrew Ruiz is using Deontay Wilder's name for clout right now. I think Andrew Ruiz is a better caliber, fighter than that. You know what I mean? I don't think he has to stoop to that. Somebody also told me before I came on this, they feel like that money is changing Andrew Ruiz. They felt like the old Andrew Ruiz would have been ready to fight Luis Ortiz. Will be ready to fight Luis Ortiz, but the new Andy, looking for bag fights, which is why he keep bringing up Deontay Wilder's name. But also, I do know him and D did say that they would be willing to fight each other some years back. Shout out my guy Isaiah Felix. He said, "Peace, family. D fucks up Andy." Yeah, I believe that too, but I believe that it's a big name fight for him. I believe it's a bigger fight than the Trevor Bryan fight. But if you want to go that WBA route, then Trevor Bryan makes sense. I think Andrew Ruiz is the route you should go. I think Wilder should most definitely fight Andrew Ruiz, given namesake and the fact that Andrew Ruiz did beat Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? So I think that still says something. I think that holds some type of value. Still not as much as it used to at that point, but I think it still holds, some type of value being for Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? He's a bigger name than Trevor Bryan. He's a bigger name than Trevor Bryan. You know what I mean? But Trevor Bryan currently has, a position in the WBA. And the Ruiz is also ranked. So I guess if you want to look at it from that standpoint, and the Ruiz would be a good reason for that. I think he should do both fights. If I'm Deontay Wilder, I think I will fight Trevor Bryan and I will fight Andrew Ruiz. Given what's first, shit, if you want to fight Andrew Ruiz in your comeback fight, I think Wilder would. I think a lot of people feel like Wilder should, take a light fight in his comeback fight. I feel like any fight not named Tyson Fury is almost a life fight for Deontay Wilder. You know, Ortiz gave him some problems. Uh, I think Ruiz, when it comes to Ruiz and Deontay Wilder, styles make fights, and I think that Deontay Wilder's style is all bad for Andy Ruiz, and it's not taking nothing away from Andy Ruiz. I think you have to be a certain size, you have to be a certain type of boxer and a certain type of athlete to beat Deontay Wilder, and I just don't think the Andy Ruiz style matches up well with Deontay Wilder. You can say, well, he got the fast hands, and he does, but he doesn't have, the feet. Cop said it's a money fight for Andy Ruiz. He blow his own opportunity by gaining weight for his rematch against Anthony Joshua. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think it's a decent money grab for Deontay Wilder too. Not the money grab, Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua maybe, but Andrew Ruiz, has created a name for himself off the back of Anthony Joshua, literally off the back of Anthony Joshua because he put Anthony Joshua on his back. You know what I mean? So I mean, it does make sense. It does make sense. But I just think if this fight is going to happen, then it needs to happen, and we need to quit hearing about it. I'm tired of hearing about this. I'm tired of hearing about Andy Wilder when I don't see it necessarily in the foreseeable future. Maybe now more so I see it than at first because Deontay Wilder is coming off the loss to Tyson Fury. So he's going to need another guy, to get in the mix. And is a good name. Trevor Bryant is a good fight for ranking sake. So shit, why not do both of them? But I say in the meantime, because Wilder is taking that 6-month break, and Ortiz and Andy Ruiz does have a little history. And Ortiz came out a couple of weeks ago and said that he straight up said that Andy Ruiz is ducking him. You know what I mean? And if you're not ducking him, Andy Ruiz, I think you should take that. I think you should take that Luis Ortiz fight. If you're not ducking him, no, you say you're not ducking him. You say you want all the smoke. So I feel like shit, you should take that Luis Ortiz fight. You know what I mean? I think my gal just pulled up. My gal and the kids. I think they just pulled up. I'm finna have to go to the other room. But yeah, so you say that you're not ducking, you say you don't got a problem with it. So I think it's about time you make Andy. By the time you make the Ortiz fight, you're not gonna waste 6 months on Deontay Wilder. You know what I mean? I don't think y'all. Shut up, baby. I don't think you're planning to wait, 6 months on Deontay Wilder. That'd be hard. You see that? Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a second, y'all. What's up, Vince Valbon? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna help my gal bring the kids in. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna run to the links though. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna do my show. I'm doing this motherfucker. I'm doing this motherfucker all night. We go type. I ain't going nowhere. I just wanted to give y'all the basis though. Andrew Ruiz said that the pay-per-view with Wilder is still a thing, and Ortiz said that he still wants smoke though. But I'm finna be right back, y'all. All right, I'm back, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm back. Give me a second. I'm back at the crib. I'm finna get situated. We might need Bill one now. All right, I'm back, y'all. Shout out my guy AB. He said then he ran down to the liquor store, came out the store, was raw 2 minutes before T got there. T came out 5 squad cars outside. Here's a nigga. Tased his ass with those switches in his head. He said, damn, who got bill paper? Please. No, man. No, no. No, no. Shout out my guy AB sliding through here. My my computer, engineer. My digital engineer. I'm finna bring my camera up in a minute. Finna bring that camera. Matter of fact, fuck it. Matter of fact, fuck it. Fuck it. Let's get it. Let me get situated, y'all. Make sure I get it right. Really shouldn't do it like that because I got folks here. Let me do it like that. They owe you back. They turn you loose. Now we're gonna have to get you out of jail, man. Nah, not again. Not again. Not again. Not again. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. Good for shout out my guy Copper Aborigines, my guy Jay Gibson, AB. Yeah, I'm back now. Though. What the fuck we talking about? Oh yeah, Andy Ruiz and Deontay Wilder. Yeah, Andy Ruiz still popping that same smoke, talking about him and Deontay. Now, and I'm so confused. I'm so confused with this shit right now, y'all. He gathered us in here like we some. Nah, this called solitude. I'm so I'm so confused right now, y'all. I don't know if he winning. I don't know if Andy really want to fight. I don't know if Andy really want to fight Deontay Wilder at this point, or if he just like hearing himself say that him and Deontay Wilder be a good fight. It's been a minute since Andy had a fight himself. He said you planning on playing these Mexicans out to UT. The cartel ain't playing. Ah yeah, facts. Ah yeah, for real, did y'all? Bro, just go under my Caleb Plant. Go under my Caleb Plant video and check some of them comments. My Caleb Plant, Canelo Alvarez breakdown. But yeah, I don't know if Andy Ruiz playing. I don't know if Andy Ruiz really want that Wilder smoke at this point, or he just like hearing himself. He just like hearing himself, talk about that goddamn fight. But what I do know is Wilder on suspension, and Ruiz Ortiz has said, and even recently said that he's game. Said that he's game to fight Andy Ruiz. And that's a fight of what? The fifth heavyweight and what, the sixth heavyweight by ranking, or the fourth and the fifth heavyweight or something like that by ranking. Might be five. They might be 5 and 6, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And some, and I mean by the real sanctioning bars, I think they both might be like 5 and 6 or something like that. Shout out Colin McPhee sliding through this jump. My girl Colin said, "Hey T, hey chat, just a quick hey before me. It's after 3 in the morning over here. It's freezing cold. UK, hope everyone has a good day. And they need to start smelling so desperado like him, but gonna put me out for him." Yeah. Now, if he just saying that he won't, now if he just saying that he want to, now if he just saying that he want a Wilder fight, then that's cool too, because shit, he's supposed to want a Deontay Wilder fight, Let me know when you crack that gun open. She like, I'm fin too. So you shout out my guy Alfred Yashiral. I'm finna fight this gun up there. I'm finna go hit the body, y'all. I'm gonna be right back. Shout out my guy Alfred Yashiral sliding through this. I'm glad to see all my good people sliding in this thing. And I done left and came back. I've been here for 42 minutes. And I ain't even said a word. I was finna. Hello. You need my charge too? Yeah. You had the Monday. No, I did. I did it first, but now it ain't. I did it when it first came. I thought you was gonna say something. I thought you was gonna say something. I don't know. I just be having to make sure. He said, Ruiz is capping. He really don't want that work. Here I come, though. I'm finna fight this button up, too. I'm finna go hit your button. But hey, my guy Alpha Yashiraza said Ruiz is capping. He really don't want that work. I don't know what I was getting there, Alpha. Tell my guy Alpha. I don't know at this point. Because when the news first hit, I believed it. But now I'm constantly hearing it and I'm starting to believe it less and less. But yeah, at this point, man, they just need to, if it is next, because right now we didn't hear 2 options for Wilder now at this point, right? Trevor Bryant, Andrew Reed, and neither are bad options. I'm taking either. One is a get ready, One is a a bounce back fight, which a lot of people think he needs, and the other one I feel like is a high profile bounce back fight because I don't think Andy Ruiz has high chances of beating Deontay Wilder. Between us, between the 7 motherfuckers that's in here right now, 8 motherfuckers in here right now, I don't think Andy Ruiz has a very high chance of beating Deontay Wilder. And y'all, I'm finna drop my lady SouthernTea in the chat. Jameer Harris saying that Shakur Stevenson deserves Valdez next and that he won't Burchell. I'm just finna drop that in the chat, and then we go keep this thing rolling. But hell yeah, at this point right now, Andy Ruiz versus Ruiz Ortiz is more realistic. It's more realistic than a Deontay Wilder and Ruiz fight. And Ortiz came out a couple weeks ago and he asked Andy Ruiz, he said, "You say you can't get a fight, but I'm here ready to fight. I'll be glad to take that fight off your hand. And I'm here. So stop telling people that I didn't want the fight or the contract was bad or nothing like that." Because they had a little issue about the contract. Andy was saying that the contract. Andy was saying that Andy Ruiz didn't want to sign the contract and that Ortiz was ducking him. And then Ortiz came out like, "No, that's not true at all." So we had this back and forth for a minute. Jay Giffen said Andy don't want that. Andy Cap. You talking about Wilder or you talking about Ruiz Ortiz? Wilder should fight Brian. Brian is a solid undefeated fighter. Nice warm up for Wilder. Ortiz is available for Ruiz, but Andy don't want that smoke either. Hold on. I'm gonna let it eat blood. Y'all drink. Y'all drink Remy. Salute, bro. On my way to sleep. Stop by to give you support. Shout out to OG Bruce Gold sliding through. Just jump on. Get your rest, big homie. Get your rest, big homie. Kyler Mayfield, I saw and talk on both sides. Nick lately. Talk to fighter good to their face. And when cameras on, he talks totally different. What I mean, see, becoming two-faced. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he is a little different. Some folks say they feel like it's the money. Some folks say they feel like it's the money changing them a little bit. Somebody said they feel like it's the money a little bit, and that could be true. You know, he getting them pay per view checks and shit. That he getting them pay per view checks and shit now. So you know, shit a little different. Kind of like BF was saying about the Charlos. You know, them niggas start getting money. You know, shit get a little different when you start getting that bread. You know what I'm saying? Things change a little bit. And that they'll call you a cold sister. You know, Colin is aware. Colin aware. Colin said she peeped that shit. She peeped the little, you know, the little switcheroo. My motherfucking phone go. Colin said she see the play, man. But hell yeah. Did y'all notice? Y'all notice how slow, like, you know, the heavyweight division is now? That Deontay Wilder, you know, and Tyson Fury fight over with. And I ain't even gonna say y'all notice how slow it is because Wilder lost. Like I because it ain't even that he lost. It's just the fact that we know that he got a suspension, that he got us. That shout out my guy Terry Cunningham sliding through. Appreciate you sliding through, Terry Cunningham. Greatly appreciate that, my brother. I just think that is no. I think that everybody know that we got a little break in between. You know the biggest name in boxing. We got a little break in between the face of boxing. So now we got everybody. You know now we just around this motherfucker. We still a little sad and shit. We around this motherfucker just looking for shit to talk about, trying to pretend that we don't care. That Deontay Wilder not fighting, trying to pretend we don't care that the heavyweight division, ain't sad as hell right now. Shout out my guy Jay Gibson sliding through, and my guy Wendell Jackson. Wendell Jackson, what's good, brody? Glad to see you in the building. Shout out my guy Wendell. But y'all notice how slow the goddamn. Y'all notice how slow the goddamn heavyweight division got when Deontay Wilder went on suspension, dog. Copper said, Andy, the right. I don't even want to call him a duck because I got more respect for Andy Ruiz than to call him a duck. But I say he been moving real funny, like he been moving real funny, lately. I say that. Not even and it's just and I ain't even gonna hold him. I ain't even gonna hold him because it's just everybody else ducking Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz. So shit. We can't be too hard on Andy if everybody else doing the same thing too. But I got more respect than that to call him a duck because I don't think that man does. Because I really don't think Andy for no man. You know what I mean? I don't think Andy for no man at all. He said I'm telling Andy the duck because Colin's swinging for the fences. Colin said Colin said she see the play, Andy. Colin said she see the play, Andy. Collins Collins said that she see the play, and but hey, I just want good fights, y'all. Tell you, I just want good fights. As long as the end don't end up fighting no goddamn no name we ain't never heard of when he got Ruiz on the table. I don't care what's going on, dog. Because we depending on his next fight, depending on Ruiz's next fight, gonna tell us everything that we needed to know, that we needs to know about what's really going on. Because if he decides to fight a Rudipu, if he decides if he decides to fight a Rudipu, and we know for a fact that Andy Ruiz is on the table, I mean that Luis Ortiz is on the table, then you know it is what it is. It gotta make sense, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. And that's really why I'm on it when that's really why I'm upset. Because Ruiz versus Ortiz will be a damn good fight. I'm all about I'm, I'm all about making the best fights and you know the best folks fighting best. Especially a heavyweight. You know, I love a heavyweight fight. To be real with you, I watch two garbage ass heavyweights fight each other. Be weird with you. I sit and watch two garbage ass heavyweights to fight against each other, let alone sit and watch motherfucking Andy Reid and Ortiz fight each other. That's what I'm talking to you. Right. I want to see it though. If it's go happen, man. Like, and I don't think it's beyond reach. I don't think it's beyond reach or beyond reason. Alpha Yashara said Reed is going to fight a tune up in January. Reed is recovering from surgery. He needs to set up an Ortiz fight. What fucking surgery? That nigga had surgery. What surgery he had? What surgery he had? What surgery Andrew Reed had, Alpha? You just told me something, bro. No cap. So Ortiz too tough of a fight. Ortiz too tough of a fight for him off surgery. Well, if that's the case, then I ain't even gonna hold him. I ain't even gonna hold him on it if he had a surgery. Kyle said, "At Colin going to have Andy knocked out before Deontay knocked him out. His tattoo surgery on his leg." Oh shit! Right. He said Reeves had surgery earlier this year. He was months after Ariola fight. I think it was his foot. Okay, okay, okay. Well, yeah, okay. If he just had surgery, then I understand that one. Not the ass surgery, but you know, I understand the foot surgery. So if he have a fight in January and then Wilder come back in about April, May, June, about May, June, then yeah, then Andrew Reed versus Deontay Wilder make perfect sense. Then it do make sense. So what that means is Wilder got options then. He got the Trevor Bryan gun in his pocket, and he still got the Andrew Reed gun in his pocket. But if we don't get if Wilder decide to fight Trevor Bryan on his comeback fight, right, you know, after his fight, if he decide to come back and fight Trevor Bryan, then we still could get Andrew Reed versus Ortiz. So all this mean that shit. I just want to see good fights. That's all. Alpha. He said that's why I'm saying he's capping when he talk about fighting Wilder. Wilder should face Ruiz in September of next year. My bad. I'm showing it on my IG. Okay. Cop said Andy wants to retire sitting good. Yeah, fact. And I ain't mad at him for wanting to fight Wilder. I ain't mad at him for wanting to fight Wilder at all. I'm all for it, actually. I'm all for him fighting Wilder. You want this shot? You want this shot up? I'm finna text it. That might work better. He said it was a knee injury, not a foot. Sorry about that. And it was in August when he had it. Yeah. See that foot, see that knee makes sense. I know Andy got them fucked up knees. I know Andy got them fucked up knees. I know Andy got them. See that makes sense too. The ankle makes sense too, just because he a heavy nigga, you know what I mean? But yeah, that knee makes sense. So he already stationary. Why to go spark his ass? I don't know. They playing that music. I can't take it out, man. They playing that music. They gonna flag my shit. No, I did. You want me to open it? He said, "Nah, Wilder should get rid of Andy ASAP." And it was, yeah. I think Andy worked for Wilder because Wilder Andy gonna be sit. He gonna sit there. He's stationary. He's stationary. You know what I'm saying? He a stationary target for Wilder, and that's a big name for him. I honestly think like Andy is one of the bigger fights for Deontay Wilder, not named Anthony Joshua or Tyson Fury. But I don't think that's one of the harder fights for him outside of Wilder. Tyson Fury. I kind of think Andy tailor made for him. Andy got quick hands, but he got slow feet. Wilder got extremely long arms. Andy like to stand there, and he just had knee surgery. He already had knee surgery. He just like to come forward. You can't be coming forward on Deontay Wilder. You saw what happened to Tyson Fury when he came forward. Don't get it misunderstood. Now Tyson Fury could be Deontay Wilder. These other niggas cannot be Deontay Wilder. You know what I mean? They just can't. They just can't, man. And shout out y'all good folks. No cap, man. I been like y'all got me. Appreciate y'all folks like do for real, for real. Glad y'all folks. Glad y'all folks can make it, man. No cap. Glad y'all folks can make it. Let me see how many likes y'all got your boy at though. Got to see how many likes y'all got your boy at. We're an hour in. Y'all got me at 19 likes. Can I get to 25 likes, man? Can I get to 25 likes? I greatly appreciate y'all get your boy to 25 likes. I know I asked for 20, but I want to ask for 25, man. Thank y'all. Copper Aborigine said, nah, T. Andy is an attack type fighter. That's why he thinks he can get Wilder by attacking him like he'll take AJ. Yeah, but why? Yeah, Wilder not AJ. You can't walk up on Wilder like that. You know, knock your ass out. Tyson Fury tried to walk up on him. He got his ass knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Even in the last fight in which he won, he got his ass knocked the fuck out, y'all. You know what I mean? And can you take punches like Tyson Fury? That's the question. Are you 6'9", 300 pounds like Tyson Fury? Nah, you right on the line for him. Tyson Fury ain't on the line for Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury tall as hell. Tyson Fury can move his head. You know what I'm saying? When Wilder lean back, you know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury can still hit him, you know, better than most people because he taller than him already. He got longer arms and shit. Andy Reid's arms is not longer than Deontay Wilder. Wilder lean his head back. Andy Reid can't still hit Deontay Wilder. Andy Reid's gonna get his ass folded up. You know what I'm saying? This ain't just me being a Deontay Wilder fan. This me really on some styles make fight type shit because styles do motherfucking make fights. And I'm telling y'all, goddamn it, Andy Reid's tailor made for a nigga like Deontay Wilder to put his ass to sleep. And I like Andrew Reeves. Like Andy for real. I got Andy and Ortiz in my top 5 heavyweight. After the 3 that you know, is Andy and Ortiz. Nigga, understand where I'm coming from when I say this too. Yeah. After the 3 that you know, Wilder, AJ, and Fury. Yeah. Guess who my 4 and 5 is? Aha, motherfucker. So I ain't hating on Andy. I just don't think Andy beat Deontay Wilder. I don't think nobody beat Deontay Wilder but Tyson Fury. And I don't think nobody beat Tyson Fury but Deontay Wilder type shit. You got to be a certain size to beat Deontay Wilder. You know what I mean? I just think anybody else just go get that shit knocked out. That's just how I feel. But everybody I'm talking about right now in this picture is one of my top 5 heavyweights. Andrew Reeves and Ortiz is 4 and 5, and Deontay Wilder is number 2. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. He said, I know these fighters don't stand a chance with Wilder. Ruiz, Copper Region said, I know these fighters don't stand a chance with Wilder. Alpha Yashir Roger said Ruiz will be faced with down. Oh, Ruiz will be face down with his tattoo ass. Face down, tattooed ass out. He's just face out. Yep. That's how I see it. Yep. So I think that's the perfect fight for Wilder. I think Wilder should come back, fight Trevor Bryant, and then boom, fight Andrew Reed, spark his days, get the juice going, and then guess what's really gonna happen? By that time, AJ and Usyk would have had their fight. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk could be fighting at the end of the year, however it go. You know, AJ Tyson Fury Usyk will be fighting at the end of the year, along with you know Wilder and Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? So Ortiz take a comeback fight. Wilder take a comeback fight. Trevor Bryant. Ortiz take a comeback fight. Wilder take Trevor Bryant, and then they fight. You know, at the end of the year, along with Usyk and Tyson Fury fighting at the end of the year. Boom, the winners fight each other. After that, let's say Tyson Fury beat Alexander Usyk. Tyson Fury probably go retire. Then you have Wilder fight Alexander Usyk, you know, for the belts. So however this shit go, Wilder knocked out Trevor Bryan already, so he right there in WBA. He'll be fighting Andrew Reed, trying to beat Andrew Reed, so he gonna take whatever spot that he in. You know what I'm saying? Whatever ranking that he got. And that's just how this shit go. This shit can happen. You know, that's if Wilder win. You know, this if Tyson Fury win type shit. I'm just speaking like that. This if Alexander Usyk win, because I'm saying Alexander Usyk, but it could be AJ. And I think that I'm gonna pick AJ in the second fight. To be real with you, I think I'm picking AJ in the second fight. I picked Alex. Understand? I was the nigga pushing Alexander Usyk heavy in the first fight. And everything happened the way that I said it was gonna happen. But I think I'm gonna lean AJ in this next fight, even though AJ spazzing out, talking about motherfucking '90s American gangsters and '90s American gangsters and shit. They kind of make it. They kind of make the. They kind of make the mental thing I was saying about AJ look crazy. I was saying AJ in a good place mentally, and then he come out saying that he fuck with the American. That's it. I see him until the first shot. Yeah. No. Bring me the shotgun. He's in there. I found something in there. Ah, okay. She like I'm scared. I just took one. He said Andy looking like slim down Pillsbury Doughboy. Fact, he like the Michelin. He like the Michelin man. He look like the Michelin man, dog. That nigga like that nigga look like the Michelin man, bro. Andy coming this motherfucker looking like the Michelin man, dog. That shit so motherfucker. Shit. Y'all know the Michelin man and nigga the tires. Do Michelin still make tires out? Do Michelin still make tires and shit, man? Tell me y'all know what I'm talking about, dog. All right, let me show you that on Twitter. These Mr. T, yes they do. Okay, I just ain't know. I just ain't no cop. That's all, cop. I just ain't no cop. Can y'all hear that music? I hope not. And I'm talking about how I say music. You got it. But hell yeah. I'm just ready for Deontay Wilder to come back so I can talk about the heavyweights again, y'all. I said I want to talk about the heavyweights tonight. I said I want to talk about the heavyweights tonight. Because we can't, goddamn. 15% something. I want to hit the juice. I'm finna make me a drink. But hell yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'm just ready for the heavyweight division to come back, y'all. Like, don't nobody give a fuck about no motherfucking Tyson Fury. I think he go. I think he gonna be Usyk, but I think he gonna be Usyk, but shit. I want Usyk to win. I hope Usyk the underdog. Just get what you gonna get and then bring me fun. The hey T and chat I'm out. Gotta get some Z's. Peace. For sure, cop. For sure, cop. For sure, cop. I'm gonna be on this motherfucker. I'm gonna be on this motherfucker for a second. I just want to talk. This really me wishing that I could get the motherfucking heavyweight division back, dog. That's all this about. I'm reaching for stories and shit. We could talk about some motherfucking heavyweight prospects. Who's some heavyweight? I like the big baby nigga. Uh, I was impressed with Frank Sanchez over FL Jogger. I don't know how y'all grade FL Jogger, but I most definitely picked Frank Sanchez in that fight. Don't know how y'all grade FL Jogger, but I think those impressive winning over FL Jogger. Uh, he did exactly what I thought he did. You know what I mean? I think Frank, one of those guys. I think Frank, one of those up and coming guys in the heavyweight junks. He you found one? No, yeah, that's cool. Frank, one of those guys, shit that I think who gonna be getting one of those titles soon, because Tyson Fury ain't finna keep them motherfuckers. Let's say he beat if Tyson Fury beat Azan Usyk, them hoes getting vacated. If Usyk win, Usyk might retire because he would have been heavyweight what? Cruiserweight and heavyweight undisputed. He up there in age too. You know what I mean? Might defend it a few times, so we might get a couple out of Usyk. He might defend it against Frank, being with the zone and all that good shit. Frank with the zone. So we might get Frank Usyk type deal. But I think Frank got a lot. And I ain't a new Frank guy. I've been on Frank for a second. Stephen Shaw. Stephen Shaw. I think Stephen Shaw nice. What you want? Yes, I did. That piece. Like how you. Yeah, I want it. Yeah. I want all this food. And make a note, make sure y'all get the salsa, the food. Cause I want salsa with my and they come with the pancakes, so I just get the strawberry banana for coffee. So they can't eat that and I'm just not eating. Alright. Cause I don't want no pancakes. I want them from there. Alright. Yeah, Stephen Shaw. I think Stephen Shaw. Stephen Shaw, one of those high level. Frank Sanchez and Stephen Shaw are both high level boxers, and I like both those guys as heavyweights. Contenders, not even prospects. I feel like both those guys are contenders. Frank Sanchez a little more proven than Stephen Shaw right now. But Stephen Shaw got a couple of good wins, under his belt. You know what I mean? He got a win over Johnny Rice. Johnny Rice is the guy that beat Michael Coffey, upset Michael Coffey. I mean, fucked up my parlay. Shout out Johnny Rice. Had Johnny Rice on my show. Cool dude. I'm trying to think of some folks that y'all might not know. No, y'all probably know Frank. Y'all don't know Stephen Shaw. It's a guy named Mac Truck out of Atlanta, I think, where he like 6-0. You still want to talk shots? Yeah, we can. I mean, Mac Truck. Yeah. Mac Truck, like, 6-0. So we got a couple heavyweight prospects. I think now is the time we start looking at the future because we only got like maybe 2 or 3 more fights of our favorite heavyweight and shit. We probably got like 2 or 3 more fights to go. Be real with you. Given where they in their career, Tyson Fury probably ain't gonna be motivated to to do much after he let's say he get all the titles, get undisputed heavyweight, and I think he gonna end up getting the franchise title to do that. You know what I mean? So let's say he do that. I think after this shit, he might quit. He don't give a fuck about defending no undisputed, no shit like that. He just wanted to say he did it. He probably gonna let the belts go. Let's say Alexander Usyk do it. He 34 years old type deal. He win the belts. He get undisputed. He probably gonna defend it a couple times. You know what I mean? He might fight D, might fight whoever. He probably gonna defend that motherfucker twice. If Deontay Wilder, fight his tune-up to say he come back and he fight Trevor Bryan, fight Andrew Ruiz. His next fight, gonna be title fight. Andrew Ruiz fight might be a title fight depending on what Tyson Fury do with the WBC. You know what I mean? Our favorites only got like 2 or 3 more fights. Wilder might end up being in there longer than anybody. Wilder might end up being in there longer than anybody type deal. Type shit. He really only took punishment in the Tyson Fury trilogy. Outside of that, he really wasn't taking too much punishment. Maybe you could go I got damn mustache. Maybe you could go Andrew Ruiz. But outside of that, man, My bad. Oh, yeah. She's like, yeah. She like, breathe the mother. I already took it. I already took it. I already took it. I didn't do it. Oh shit. Yeah. This man got me tanked. This man got me tanked. I'm throwing in this motherfucker. But yeah. Y'all wanna know. Hey look, I wanna talk. This is what I wanna talk about. I done been here. I done been on subject for an hour and a half this long enough. Yeah, this is what I want to talk about. I dropped the video. In fact, I'm finna drop that video in the link, and I'm finna drop my latest. I say in the link. I'm finna drop that link in the chat, and I'm finna drop my latest SouthernTea link in the chat, y'all. But I want to talk about this Terrence Crawford and Brian Norman sparring video that I made. You know what I'm saying? And related to Brian Norman Jr. and Terrence Bud Crawford sparring. You know what I mean? So Terrence Crawford was in Atlanta type shit with Jamel Herring. And you know Terrence Crawford got a fight coming up with uh Terrence Crawford got a fight coming up with Sean Porter. So they in there, they getting their work in, they sparring. You know, Terrence Crawford there, you know, to watch the fight and support my goddamn eyes just did some shit to me. But yeah, that's the link with the Brian Norman and Bud Crawford joint. Long story short, man, Brian Norman and Terrence Crawford sparred, and Brian Norman did his thing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say Terrence Crawford got knocked out. I didn't say Terrence Crawford got beat up. I went back and listened to. I did say Brian Norman got the better of him in spots, and that's exactly what the fuck happened. You know what I mean? It's sparring. You know what I mean? So that happened, but I got some backlash from that, and somebody told me I had no way of proving it. Some people told me fake news. Some people told me why I didn't make a video on Earl Spence getting his eye broke and practice. and all that good shit. So my response to that is like just like sparring is real. Sparring happen. These young guys spar all the time. These young guys spar these older guys all the time. How you think these older guys know who not to fight and who to fight? And how you think they know which prospects are real, which prospects are real, which prospects are fake? Because there's sparring going on all the time. Am I saying that Brian Ortega could beat Bud Crawford in a fight? No, and that's not what I'm saying. Because you know the lights matter, experience matter, all that good shit. What I'm saying is, Bud Crawford came to that gym to get some good sparring that day, and Brian Jr. gave him some good sparring. He came with and got what he asked for. That's what I'm saying is what happened. And I'm not the only one that's saying this. So for the people that's coming at me like, you know, I'm spreading fake news, and I didn't even say Bud got beat up. You know what I mean? I didn't even say that. That's not even what the fuck I said. I said Brad Norman got the better of him in spots, and he held his own. That's what the fuck I said. And really, and really, you know, eventually all this shit will come to light because you know everything that's done, you know, in the dark will come to light. So this might be the first time you heard about this, but this won't be the last time that you heard about it. Like, you know, this spawn session type shit, because this shit really happened. You know, I got word from people that was there, people, multiple that was there type shit. So they know what's up, I know what's up, and I know my news real type deal. So hey, it is what it is. I saw I saw the whole world believe goddamn Anthony Joshua Tyson Fury was gonna happen. And they just knew it. They just believed it. And this shit didn't. And everybody went radio silent. You know what I mean? So I done been here before. Like I ain't one of them dudes who not used to, you know, being, you know, the outcast or, you know, having a different opinion. You know what I'm saying? Type deal. But that is what happened. I won't make no shit up like that. I know people think because I like Earl Spence, I want to shit on Bud and shit, but I won't make no shit up like that though. If that's the case, I would have made up Earl Spence beating up Terrence Crawford in Spawn. That's what I would have. That's what I would have made up if I was gonna make some shit up. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have made up Terrence Crawford. You know, having an even sparring match with Brian Norman Jr. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know Brian Norman Jr. I don't work for him or nothing like that. I peep game. I think he nice, but I don't know Brian Norman Jr. or nothing like that. But they did spar. You better believe that. And believe what I tell you when I tell it to you. If all you know, I was being generous. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, I just never said, you know, he got beat up type shit. I said, you know, dude got the better of him in spots, and that's exactly what happened. You feel me? So don't hold me though. But a lot of these guys is sparring out here, dog. It's real. And I would just get the name dropping and shit, but I don't even want to do that because it ain't my place to do that. You know what I mean? So, but a lot of these guys spar, a lot of these fights, and you better believe down here up in this area, SouthernTea, where I'm from, I'm gonna know some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna know some shit. If any sparring go down, whether you from here or you ain't from here. If you get some sparring in down here, SouthernTea probably go know about the shit. You feel me? I'm probably going to know about the shit. And it's just real shit. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm gonna say this for all y'all know, I could be being generous to Bud. I could have said, hey, he got beat the fuck. I ain't even say all that. Y'all still came at me like y'all still came at my motherfucking neck like that. But again, But again, this shit is going to get out. You know what? You know what happened? The sparring session eventually go. It always does. It always does. You know what I'm saying? It always does. Real thing though, when they hold you, they really spot recently. Recently. What else I talk about? Oh yeah, I dropped Jamil Herring, saying that Shakur Stevenson deserved to be next. And I thought that was very interesting. I thought that was an interesting thing. Thought that was interesting for many reasons. Jameer Harris is a good dude, quiet dude, don't say too much. So when he say something, you know, you really got to pay attention to it. He said Shakur deserves that. I think Jameer Harris and Shakur Stevenson being forced to fight each other in the beginning was bullshit. Because why not go on and let Jamil fight Valdez? Why you made him get a mandatory? You gave Valdez a mandatory and Jamil a mandatory super quick. Terrence Crawford ain't had a mandatory in years, but you know, that's a different conversation. But why did you make them have mentors so quick? You made them clash, you made them knock each other off, and you made Valdez fight Robson Corson out, thinking that you know that was an easy fight. That was going to be an easy fight, and he ended up losing that motherfucker. We all saw him lose, but he still won it anyway. And he got a statue 2 days later. But anyway, I just think that Jameer Harris said that for a reason. I think he used the word deserve for a reason because I think a lot of guys that look like Jameer and Shakur Stevenson don't get things that they deserve. You know what I mean? He talking about bringing Navarrete up from 126 to fight Valdez when he got a champion in his stable, a former champion. He got Burchell, he got Valdez, he got Shakur Stevenson, he got Jamil Harris, and that's just in his stable. So why wouldn't Navarrete come up and get a title shot before people that's already better, people with wins in that division? If anything, if Navarrete want to come up, shit, you let him fight Jamil Harris or Miguel Burchell, you know, one of the losers of the belts if you want to give him a title shot. He's the former champion. But in WBO, right, is I'm not sure if Navarrete is a WBO champion or not, but I know in WBO, it worked like you come up, you get an instant title shot. But if he's a WBO champion, then there's nothing avoid. Then yeah, he get an automatic title shot. But I'm not sure if he's a WBO champion or not. But I don't think he is. But if he is, then what the fuck I'm about to say don't matter. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, let me see what. Now he is he the WBA? Let me see. Let me see what champion Navarrete is. Let me see what champion Navarrete is. Andrew. No, Emmanuel. His name Emmanuel ain't. His name Emmanuel ain't. Yep. Let me see. Yep, he is a WBO. So when he move up, he do get an automatic title shot. So if he does decide to move up, then boom, he do get an automatic title shot. But if he don't move up, then him and Shakur need to. But unification trumps mandatory anyway. So even if he move up, unification, Shakur Stevenson and Valdez should trump that out anyway. So ain't no way around it. It just ain't no way around it, man. But I really got to come on now. And I think when a guy like Jamil Harris says, "Oh, he deserves it," that's him saying a lot without saying too much. You know what I mean? That's him saying a lot without saying too much, man. Keep back there, check. Shout out my guy Tony Bell in the Super Jet. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna give what this but shout out Tony Bell. Appreciate that, Tony. Appreciate that, Tony. Shout out my guy Tony Bell sliding through this. I'm glad you can make it, bro. Glad you can make it. Move. I'm just in this junk cooking, man. I'm just in there. I'm just rolling at this point. I'm chilling. I started to cancel this jump, but you know, I was like, nah, I'm gonna go on and do one. I'm gonna do about 20 more minutes, then I'm gonna get up out of here. I just want to talk about this Andy Reid shit resurfacing. I guess I thought it was new news, but now that I'm peeping, I'm thinking it's just the same old shit with Andy. Now I think he said it again. But let me look at this article. I know this ain't a real. I'm gonna look at this article again because I read this article thinking it was new, and I just want to make sure. And I just want to make sure. November 4th, 2021. Okay. So yeah, man. So they keep. I don't know. This article is new, but I don't know if they talking about oh shit, or whatnot. But I do that too sometimes. But I do that, when the fighter is hot. And if they is doing that, it's because that why they really run the heavyweight division. Messi, that's really what's going on. That's really what's going on. Let me find out that they needed some Wilder news. Let me find out they needed some Wilder news. Like I think that's really what was going on. Let me find out they needed some Deontay Wilder news. Tony Bell said Wilder run boxing. Yeah, they just you know what I'm saying? How it go? It's like it's crazy. They don't even talk bad about him no more. They just want to see that man get beat up. Now they give him his respect. Why he had to take a loss like that? Why he had to get beat up like that? Like we knew that man was ready already. Like why did that have to happen for the world, the masses to understand what he was? And I think it's just because they want to build Tyson Fury ass up. To be real with you, I think they realize they can't keep discrediting Wilder because they keep discrediting Wilder. Then Tyson Fury beating him don't mean nothing. So now they gotta pretend that they like Deontay Wilder after all these years of bashing him and saying he ain't got no jab, he ain't this, and he ain't that, and he can't box, and he the worst boxer. Now that shit, he need to switch culture. And it's crazy how they were saying it's crazy how they were saying for years, right? For years. It's crazy how they were saying for years that Wilder don't got a jab. Wilder don't do this. Wilder can't box. Wilder need to fire all his training. He need to fire his whole team. He need to give new this and new that. But as soon as he do it, they hate him. As soon as he really do it, they hate him. Come on now. How the fuck? Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense, man. Shout out my nigga Tony Bell in the Super Chat. He said, Cook, man, look, make it make sense, bro. How the fuck do you, for years you say this man need to get rid of his trainer. He ain't learned nothing. He a one-trick pony. He can't box. He trash and all that shit. And as soon as he get rid of his trainer, get a new trainer, y'all say, oh, how you fire your trainer? You know what I'm saying? And now y'all bringing up old news with him and Andrew Ruiz just to spice up y'all motherfucking numbers and shit like that. And I think this shit is old, you know what I'm saying? But they dropped it today, though. That's why it confused me. I thought it was some new shit. I'm thinking they talking about niggas. It's the same old shit. Deontay Wilder is fighting Trevor Bryan. Deontay Wilder is more than likely fighting motherfucking Trevor Bryan next. Because this shit is old that they drumming up. Niggas just drumming up motherfucking old news on Deontay Wilder. Just like me. They got me excited for no reason. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was glad to see the motherfucking news. Because ain't no motherfucking heavyweights shaking the needle or moving shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can't get nobody to come to this motherfucking SouthernTea right now. Because ain't no motherfucking heavyweights moving the needle other than motherfucking Deontay Wilder. And I tried to slide Deontay Wilder in there, but this is Andy Reid's talking about the motherfucking pay-per-view. That, and I think this shit really old. I don't think this is nothing new. Shout out my nigga Jelly Bean 4280 sliding through this joint. Appreciate you sliding through this joint, King. I'm in this joint just cooking right quick. And I think these folks can put out a motherfucking fake article today about some old news about Andrew Reid and Deontay Wilder. And I thought this shit was new. But all they doing is just drumming up old news because they know that don't nobody give a fuck about the other heavyweights but Deontay Wilder. So they just putting Deontay Wilder up there, to get their shit up. That's what I'm thinking right now. And I ain't even mad at them because I want to talk about Deontay Wilder. Because the heavyweight division is dead without Deontay Wilder. Shout out my nigga Jelly Bean 4280 slide. Shit ridiculous, bro. And shout out my good brother Terry Cunningham in the super chat. Tony Bell in the super chat. Shout out everybody. But yeah, the heavyweight division don't move without Deontay Wilder, man. It's clear. It's clear that the heavyweight division does not move without Deontay Wilder, bro. Like, I'm world boxing news. And I don't know if Andrew Reid doubled down on this. But I clearly know that they dropped this shit today. I'm finna go look, bro. Man, you know what? Fuck that shit. Because the shit really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? The heavyweight division did. And it's the fact that, motherfuckers had to say Deontay Wilder name anyway. Whether it's Reed just saying Deontay Wilder name, and I don't know whether it's new or whether this motherfucker old or not at this point. Matter of fact, I am going to go look. Hold on, matter of fact, I'm finna go look at this shit because I need to know. I need to motherfucking know. Bro. So I'm finna go. WBA. Shout out my Kill Davion Thursday on the one Tyson Fury. You cool today, Kill. Ain't that big a crowd today. Shout out my nigga Killer Daffy going side through the shout out Terry Coney and the super sticker. WBA understands that the contest won't happen immediately, though Ruiz is eyeing a return in New York, while his PBC rival is not planning to fight before March 2022. Once they both compete and come out victorious, plans can begin on a massive blockbuster collision. Okay, so they saying basically the same thing I was saying. They both go come back and they go get little tune-ups and then they go collide on pay-per-view, which would be perfect because I think the tune-up, You know what I'm saying? It'd be cool for both of them. And then boom, they had a pay-per-view fight. Once they both compete and come out victorious, plans can begin on the massive blockbuster pay-per-view collision. Wilder versus Ruiz could potentially go down in Las Vegas or New York during the second half of the year. The winner will undoubtedly be in line to challenge for the world title. That's what I said. Given the fact both are highly ranked with the WBC and other entities. Ruiz also has his sights on landing a rubber match with Joshua, having won and lost again the Britain in the 2019 double. Blasting out AJ in New York to blow away the myth he is unbeatable, the Destroyer imploded upon realizing his lifelong dream of claiming the heavyweight crown. The Destroyer is Andrew Ruiz. I had to read the shit to make sure it was updated, and it is updated. So, boom. During the return bout, Ruiz was a shell of himself and had no chance of beating anybody that night in Saudi Arabia. Wilder will be on the agenda first. However, the Joshua situation gives both men option if the Londoner loses to Alexander Usyk in 2022. So he's okay. So basically, said what the same thing I said. So Wilder is gonna come back and fight Trevor Brad, and then uh, he gonna be seeking Andrew Reed's pay-per-view next. And then this, and then boom, title shot after that. And by that time, Tyson Fury be retired because I think Tyson Fury just trying to get undisputed at this point with a fight with Alexander Usyk, and then he gonna be done. If Alexander Usyk win, then he gonna give everybody a title shot, and Wilder will get his title shot. You know what I mean? Type deal. But if he beat Andrew Reed, the only person gonna be left is Deontay Wilder. You know what I mean? Unless he run the European tour, and he already said, that he and Usyk already said that he willing to fight, Deontay Wilder type deal. So that ain't, too far fetched. That ain't far fetched at all. It's, in the article, it was saying the same thing that I was saying type shit. So yeah, I can most definitely see this shit happening. I can most definitely see this shit happening. Right on, because the time frames make sense of all that. It makes they said themselves they gonna come back and they gonna get tune ups type deal. So they both everybody understand there's gonna be one fight in between it, and that's what I'm getting at. Boom. So this article brings me right back to Luis Ortiz versus Andy Ruiz, my motherfucking niggas. This brings me right back to the same shit. If it's gonna be a fight in between, and you and Ortiz already got beef, but Yasha Raleigh came here and told me that Andy Reid is coming off surgery. So if he wanted to take him a tune up off the surgery before, shout out my nigga Terry Cunning. So if he want to take him, a tune up off the surgery before, Deontay, well, that's cool too. So I can't even hold him if he don't fight Ortiz. But you know what? In the meantime, Dylan White think he got the mandatory for Tyson Fury. So let's just say Tyson Fury gonna have to fight Dylan White. I think Tyson Fury gonna take the franchise route. You know what I'm saying? Dylan White gonna have to fight, somebody, and I think him and Ottawa gonna end up fighting. So Tyson Fury gonna fight Trevor Bryant. Dylan White gonna end up fighting Ottawa anyway because Tyson Fury gonna go franchise and go straight to Alexander Usyk. Or Deontay Wilder might fight Dylan White for the vacant WBC because Dylan White was supposed to fight Tyson Fury. So we might get White versus Wilder, might get White versus Bryant, and White versus Reeves on pay-per-view after whichever one of them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of possibilities right now type shit. Be real with you type deal. But Philadelphia just came in, dropped his troll, coming and left. I thought Philadelphia was finna kick him for a second. He just came in, nigga troll, and then he left. It's crazy. It's crazy. Just like Dan, the man just gonna come in, he gonna come in, troll. He's in only one type for anybody even block you. Ain't nobody here to block you. Ain't nobody here to block you, bro. This is the time you need to be in here to get your shit off. Cause I ain't gonna block you. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn like that to be real with you. Type deal. So this is the time for you to come here and get your shit off. But shout out my nigga kids got me going Tyson Fury fan. I be having to keep most times I be having to keep y'all from blasting their ass. Most time my nigga Terry Cutler. Most time I be having to keep y'all from blasting their ass. But you know, this is time to get your shit off. But yeah, but I always say what I always said, man. Don't nobody beat Tyson Fury but Deontay Wilder. Don't nobody beat Deontay Wilder but Tyson Fury. And I'm standing on it. You know, I'm finna drop the link for y'all to come in this joint. If anybody want to come in this joint type shit, you know what? Fuck it. Somebody told me SouthernTea, you usually drop the links. You don't drop the links. You said when you get off, when you get off strikes, when your strikes gone, you go start back dropping the link. And true enough, I ain't got no more strikes. I had got 2 strikes at the same time. I was on the thin line, so I stopped dropping links. But I have 0 strikes, so you know what? I'm gonna drop. You know, I'm gonna just drop the link. So if folks want to come in, get on fucking trolls, welcome type shit. Y'all come on. Yeah, look, I lost somebody. Look, somebody ain't gonna scared type shit. But you know, y'all do your shit like I'm just gonna start back dropping my link. Matter of fact, let me drop it a few times so people know it's real type shit. I did say once my strike's gone, I'm gonna start back, and my strike's been gone since October 15th. You know what I'm saying? I like how they had it right around the Deontay Wilder fight. They ended up having, but the fight when he's supposed to be, and the fight was supposed to be in July, but it still ended up being like right around the Deontay Wilder fight. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm gonna just boom type shit. Cause somebody told me, oh, I stopped dropping it, so I'm gonna start back dropping it type. I'm gonna stay on this joint. I said I said about 20 minutes ago, not quite 20 minutes yet. I'm gonna be on this joint about 20 more minutes, but I'm gonna be on this joint about 20 more minutes. He just shout out my nigga Davis. Shout out my nigga Davis signed through. He said skinny, what up, though? Shout out Davis signed through this joint. Appreciate you signing through this joint, bro. I'm on this joint just chilling. I'm drunk as a motherfucker days. I'm high as a bitch. I had just went and got some Remy. I left the show, came back. So I ain't gonna leave right at 2 hours because I ain't get out a real 2 hours. I did leave for about 30 minutes. So you know I'm gonna get out about 20 to 30 more minutes on this. I'm on this John Loafing though, talking about the heavyweights. Ruiz said him and Wilder might go down. He said Glizzer dropping yellow tape too. When he dropping it, John Davis. Shout out that boy that came in here on his Glock. Okay. This man came here on his Glock. You know about Key Glock, David. David, where you from, David? Where you from, Davis? That boy came in here on the Glock. Oh, he dropped it today? When he dropping it? What time he dropping it today? Okay, shout out Davis coming here with the breaking news for the Memphis music. Shout out Key Glock, my South Memphis brethren. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Westwood. He from South Memphis. I'm not sure exactly where he's from, but he's from South Memphis. This young off cousin type shit. And I'm in Sydney, Australia. Oh shit. All the way from Sydney, Australia, Davis come in with the you a paper route nigga. You a paper route Sydney, Australia nigga. I gotta tell my guy, you a paper route Sydney, Australia nigga. This nigga always Sydney. Shout out Davis. Shout out Davis for being a paper route nigga all the way from Sydney, Australia. Shout out my motherfucking brother. Where you been, Brody? Damn, Zoom, where you been, Zoom? Damn. But shout out my brother's Zoom verse, bro. Back with another banger. Peace and blessings to you. You and your skin in my bad. I ain't been in this thing. My bad, Brody. But I'm back now, bro. Paper route Australia. My boy all the way in Australia with the paper route movement. Shout out Davis. Shout out my guy Zoom verse shine through the my guy Terry Connie in the super chat, super stickers. My guy, who else? Tony Bell. All the good folks sliding through this joint. I'm on this joint just chilling, man. I'm on this joint chilling. Talk about Andrew Ruiz. I ain't sitting on Andrew. I know every time I say something foul about somebody, y'all think I'm sitting on somebody. Skinny, they call me Young David. It's David. It's no. Shout out my nigga David. I fuck with it though. I ain't even no cap though. I fuck with it. Shout out them from the South though. Shout out you, Dave. Fuck with it though. No cap. I fuck with everything Memphis, bro. The fact you fuck with that, that's just cool. I fuck with that, bro. I fuck with you. Fuck with me, you fuck with Dolph. Shout out my nigga Dolph. It's Dolph. Uh-huh. Yeah, I fuck with it. I ain't gonna hold you. I fuck with it. I used to fuck with a couple of them paper route niggas. He's that girl hero realist too. Yeah, fucking girl hero. Funny, he funny for real. And that man really hooping. For real. That man really hooping. And that man really fire your ass up in real life. Let me turn my heat on. I got cold. Shout out my guy to D High. He said salute late night stream. Yeah, I'm on this junk just loafing. Talking about Andy Ruiz saying him and Deontay Wilder could fight late next year. You know what I'm saying? And Luis Ortiz wanting to fight. Both of them already knowing they're gonna have fights, in between, their fight. So why not let Andy Ruiz fight Luis Ortiz? They got a little beef, they got some history shit. Why not gonna let them fight? I respect both those men. This is not an Andy Ruiz shit video because I think Andy Ruiz is nice. Again, they my fourth and they my fifth heavyweights. So I just want to see a good fight. That's all. Shout out my nigga the D had sliding through. But yeah, late night SouthernTea. I'm on this, just cooking. I'm loafing. I feel good. I'm on the Remy. I'm high as a motherfucker. It's a good day. It's all good. You know, I'm feeling good tonight. Cause I ain't do one earlier. I dropped 2 videos though. Make sure y'all check my SouthernTeas out. I dropped 2 SouthernTeas today. Brian Norman spawned Bud Crawford. And I dropped Jamel Harris saying that Shakur Stevenson deserves the Oscar Valdez fight. Make sure y'all check both them joints out. You know what I'm saying? I would drop them joints in the chat, but my phone did and my gal left her charger at her house, so she got my charger. So, I ain't even finna. I'm just gonna let her use that motherfucker. He said Reed should have been asked for a while to all of a sudden. In fact, I'm finna go get my charger. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna run go get my charger. D has said he ducking the Ortiz smoke. We should have been asked for a while. All of a sudden, he see him vulnerable and won't smoke. I don't think he's vulnerable. I think he's still spotting anyway. I think he's still spotting it. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying though, but they always said, that damn Lakers lost. They always said that they will fight. I ain't gonna care. I know what you're saying. He should have did it earlier, but there's still a fight that I think Deontay Wilder wins because, Andrew Ruiz, like who's that told me he coming out of knee surgery? Somebody told me he was coming out of knee surgery, so he already slow. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury could be Wilder, but these other guys, I don't believe nobody be Wilder but Tyson Fury. Nobody be Tyson Fury but Wilder. I don't think most of these guys can knock Tyson Fury down like Wilder can knock Tyson Fury down. To be real with you, just to be real, I believe anybody was gonna beat those two, he was gonna beat those two, and nobody else really stand a chance. Ruiz is tailor made for Wilder. He's slow in the feet, coming off knee surge. He got quick hands, but Ruiz ain't trying to knock Deontay Wilder down or get his ass knocked out, just like Tyson Fury did. And can Andy Ruiz get up like that? Andy Ruiz got knocked down by old Chris Arreola. That's a nigga Wilder literally danced on. Wilder literally danced on Chris Arreola. He grabbed that man by the head and he literally danced on him, y'all. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Wilder did the look. Y'all know he did the little rodeo thing. The man danced on him, bro. You know what I mean? And Andrew Ruiz got knocked down by an older version of that fighter that Wilder danced on, literally. So nah, he not being Deontay Wilder, bro. So that shit, this Andrew Ruiz is a big name for Deontay Wilder, and I think that's perfect. Him to come in and beat Trevor Bryan. Trevor Bryan gonna be his first fight back. Trevor Bryan is holds that belt in the WBA. That's gonna make Wilder a contender in the WBA off the walk. And then boom, he knocked out Andy Ruiz on pay-per-view because Andy Ruiz really a setup fight for him because Andy Ruiz's style is tailor-made for Wilder. Boom, he knocked him out. He right back into contention, bro. The shit perfect. I see the story already. I told y'all Wilder will be a champion again. After Tyson Fury fight Alexander Usyk, he not gonna stay there to do nothing else. He go fight Usyk. He go get out. I don't even think he gonna fight Dylan White. I think Dylan White gonna end up having to fight Otto Wilder or Deontay Wilder or some shit like that. To be real with you, I think Tyson Fury gonna ask for the franchise championship. He gonna fight Alexander Usyk with the franchise championship, and whatever how that happen. If Tyson Fury win, he gonna let go of the belts. Alexander Usyk might get a belt. Deontay Wilder might get a belt. Dylan White might get some shit like that. Somebody else, Big Bank, might get a belt. However that shit go. The belt's gonna go free though. But why they gonna get his hands on one of them belts? If Usyk still want to continue to fight because he late in his career, he gonna get his hands on one of them belts. Dylan White might get his hands on one of them belts because he with the zone. And then Joshua gonna get his hands on one of them belts again. After if Tyson Fury win, he gonna vacate them and the belt's gonna be free. As in the Usyk win, it's gonna have to be a line. If Alexander Usyk fight Tyson Fury and beat him, he probably gonna have one fight left. He gonna fight Wilder, AJ. He probably gonna fight AJ again because he didn't beat AJ twice. Alexander Usyk win, he probably gonna he beat Tyson Fury. He gonna fight Deontay Wilder. He gonna fight motherfucking a scrub and retire. If he want to continue his career, he probably gonna fight Wilder. If he want to retire, he gonna fight a scrub and retire too. So Wilder gonna get his hands on one of them belts. And Wilder go fuck around and get undisputed because I don't think nobody beat Deontay Wilder but Tyson Fury. You got to be a certain type of stature. You got to have a certain type of quick feet. You got to be a certain type of boxer. You got to be a certain type of good to beat Deontay Wilder. Ain't no regular nigga just beat Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury ain't just no regular nigga with his cheating ass. You know, he just ain't no regular nigga type shit. He big as fuck regardless. 6'9", 300 pounds, 6'8". Whatever tall the fuck he is, he big as fuck. He got good feet. He can move. He can box. The bitch can cheat too. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? I feel like Wilder could have very easily been 2-1 in that series. He ended up 1-2. You know what I mean? I feel like he very easily could have been 2-1 type shit. Because I feel like he got a knockout in the first fight. Count was too long. I feel like he got knocked out in the third fight. Count was too long. I feel like the second fight was pure cheating type shit. So it could be he could be 2-0-1 to be real with you. But you know, he 1-2. I mean, he 0-2-1 type deal. And it is what it is. And I know my mind slipped me sometimes and say 1-2 because I feel like he won the first fight. There was a draw. The fact that he was able to box due to a draw let me know that there was bullshit. He should have won 2 knockdowns to begin with. I hope Caleb Plant can win for Nashville, Tennessee. I hope Caleb Plant can win for Tennessee. I hope Caleb Plant can win for the South. I hope Caleb Plant can win for the betterment of boxing because Caleb Plant got an interesting story, and I think he bring a lot of different dynamics to the world into boxing if he wins. If he wins, then we start digging into Caleb Plant life more, and I think a lot of good shit will come out of that. I think Caleb Plant ain't already an American superstar because shit, he got, you know, he not necessarily on the side that he need to be on. Why don't they accept Caleb Plant and he fit the bill? Look at Caleb Plant. Don't he fit the bill? But, you know, what is it about Caleb Plant? If he beat Canelo, it'd be undeniable. Caleb Plant got a black wife. His mama been killed. His daughter, he's dead. He's a champion. He started boxing late. He was a kickboxer first. You know what I'm saying? He started a very, 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 very hard upbringing, poor. He no disrespect to him, but listen to what I'm saying when I say this. Caleb Plant was literally what they call poor white trash. Just like I'm what they call a nigga. I'm what they call a project baby. You know what I'm saying? Caleb Plant is what they call poor white trash. That's where he came from, and he is what he is. He is the version of the American dream. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. He said it's funny because if Plant was fighting Charlo, all these Canelo fans would love him then. Bingo, and you already know they would. You already know they would, bro. But it's different. It's different when you. It's different when you Jamel Charlo. It's different when you Caleb Plant. You know what I'm saying? They come in there, Caleb Plant. Also, real shit. Y'all just be real. They come in there, Caleb Plant like he mega, like he racist. But how many times people they call Caleb Plant white boy, hunky, and all that shit? Even us in here. And I too much don't call him that. You know what I'm saying? But, I call him white boy all the time because I don't feel like that disrespect. You know what I'm saying? He is he a white boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, I'm not the kind of person who really hold. That's not like saying fuck you or like saying nigga. It's like calling me a black dude. It's like calling me a black dude. You a black dude. I'm a black dude. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. I don't feel like when black people say nigga, I don't feel like when black people say nigga, when Mexicans say nigga, when Puerto Ricans say nigga, I don't feel like it's a bad thing. Just like I don't feel like white boy a bad thing. So I'm consistent in how I feel. It's just how I feel, and this is how I was brought up, bro. I'm just on some real shit. So I might not necessarily feel like everybody else feel about certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit, I just feel like, y'all just being, But, people call him cracker and white boy and all that shit all the time. Watch when Caleb Plant make a comment or something on Twitter. Go look at them comments and all them replies and shit. Man. Shit is vicious. They be put his mama. Every time Caleb Plant make a comment, somebody put his mama getting killed in his comments, bro. That shit, come on, bro. Come on, bro. That shit, fuck. Imagine how that shit will fuck with a nigga psyche. Every time he say something, you put his mama getting murked by the police in his motherfucking comment section. The crazy thing to me is that they literally have to see Plant as a black in order to hate on white man openly. That's how highly they regard white men. It's fact, bro. Understand that they do, and they know that it's the black people that support Caleb Plant, and ain't shit wrong with it. Ain't shit wrong with it. Ain't shit wrong with it. You know what I mean? And ain't shit wrong with it ain't just us, but they know that it's us. But they know that it's us, so they do that because they know that a lot of black people do support Caleb Plant. You know what I mean? They know that a lot of black people do support Caleb Plant type shit. So that's really why they go with him, because they know that it's us. The fact on some real shit, they already look at PBC. They already look at PBC as, the nigga network. And, if you white, they don't care. They hate you by association. Caleb Plant already associated. He associated by PBC. He associated by the black wife. He associated by because he just going against Canelo Alvarez type shit. They made Caleb Plant saying some shit about Modelo's being racist when, goddamn it, they call Caleb Plant hunky cracker and hump cracker and white boy every motherfucking day in the comments, because I see it, you know what I'm saying? And I say white boy. I don't even mean it how they say white boy, but I say white boy too. So imagine, and then just go look at Caleb Plant motherfucking comments, bro. That shit is terrible. That shit is terrible what's going on in dude comment. Just go look at every time he make a comment. Look at how them folks talk to him, bro. That shit crazy. Shout out my nigga Tony Bell in the motherfucking super chat. Sliding through this, appreciate you sliding through that. Actually, Tony Bell, but then Tony Bell and dropped some super stickers and all that. He said, "Salute, King. I got Caleb for the win." Y'all know I got Caleb playing for the win too. A lot of it gotta do. Uncle Rich, I already told y'all what's up. I'm 50-50. It's because I'm 50-50 Caleb Plant from Tennessee, and the other 50 is because Caleb Plant does possess all the things that you need to beat Canelo. He got quick feet. His ass got a good jab. He is an athlete. He is a good athlete. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people gonna be surprised at the effort this boy is able to give. Y'all already see He done slapped this nigga on national TV. He done slapped this nigga on national TV so fast and so swift that the whole world missed it. You know what I'm saying? Canelo pushed that man. He flapped his jacket, walked up like a red Tennessee pimp. Slapped that nigga so fast the whole world missed it. He said Canelo fans ain't gone this hard on Canelo opponents since Lawler taxed that ass. Facts, bro. They know what's going on with Caleb Plant. They know who Caleb Plant identify with. Bro, D having some real shit. Think about this. Caleb Plant get it in so many ways, bro. But one, he white, right? So boom, he white. So he get it from black people, he get it from Mexicans, he get it from every other race because he white. So we feel like he privileged. In the sense he is privileged, right? But boom, he get it from the white people because he got all the tattoos. You know what I'm saying? He get it in the boxing world because he signed the PBC. He get it from white people because he got a black wife. He hang with black people. He wear hats and shit. The nigga, you know what I'm saying? Just little shit. He not necessarily accepted by the white people. He not necessarily accepted by the black people. Some black people, a lot of black people that he fuck with, he not necessarily accepted by the Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans, the Cubans. He not necessarily, because to a lot of people, he just a white boy. And then to the black people, some of us accept him, some of us don't. To the white people, some of us accept him, some of us don't. Caleb Plant is an interesting dude, you know what I'm saying? Because he really relate. And when I say, oh, he relate to the black people, people come be like, oh, you harboring the white boy. You harboring the white boy, but he do relate to black people. But I feel like that you might not feel like that. You got a white person that feel like, oh, he got all them tattoos. Oh, he got a face. He got a black wife. He got a black daughter. You know what I'm saying? He got something. Oh, he with the PBC, so you know he like black. You know what I'm saying? So they don't fuck with him. Then you got white people who fuck with him because he white in general. You know what I'm saying? He get it in all different kind of ways, bro. You know what I'm saying? Canelo fan. Okay, that's the Caleb Plant slap Canelo like he's people. He slapped that man. He slapped that man so swiftly that nobody saw the shit, bro. Everybody thought that man missed that slap. They thought he missed that slap, Davis. They thought he missed that motherfucker. He slapped that man so swiftly, Davis. They thought he missed that motherfucker, D. Davis, you ain't hearing me, Davis. He slapped that man so swiftly that the whole world thought he missed that nigga. How swiftly, bro, you gotta slap a nigga, bro? How quick you gotta slap a nigga to miss it on national TV, bro? How quick you gotta slap a nigga to miss it on national TV? How quick you gotta slap him? How quick you gotta slap a nigga for the whole world to miss it, bro, on national TV? I'ma wait. Nah, I ain't fuck that. Bro, Caleb Plant was able to hit this nigga so swiftly. Caleb Plant was able to hit this nigga so swiftly, bro, that everybody missed this shit. Bro, everybody missed this shit, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Bro, imagine how that jab go get off. Imagine how that jab go get off, Davis. Shout out Corey Sands in the super chat. Imagine how that jab finna get off, man. Caleb had a smooth walk to my boy Caleb, like Casper the white ghost. Come on, stop playing with these folks. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's a smooth white boy. I already told my guy, I said, look, I got to have y'all over here. Said, bro, look, nigga, Bro, this shit, nigga. Come on, man. Nobody said he popped. You see how he popped the motherfucking jacket? You saw how he popped the motherfucking jacket though, Davis. You saw how that man popped the goddamn jacket. That man said, "Do you think this motherfucking shit a game though? You think this shit a game though?" That nigga said, "Nigga Canelo pushing the nigga said." You know what? Boom! You saw how he talked to him first. You saw how he act like he was finna say something first. Did you see him fake say something first? Did you see the man fake say something first? And then slap the shit out of the man real quick. He popped the jack. That nigga said, "You know what? Boom! Slap the shit out of that man quick as I said, bro. If there wasn't no motherfucking Tennessee pimp shit, I said, bro, y'all got that man fucked up. Imagine that being the motherfucking jab. Imagine that being the motherfucking jab on fight night. And y'all think Caleb Plant can't turn that boy. Y'all think Caleb Plant can't turn Canelo. Y'all think Caleb Plant ain't tall enough, ain't got long enough reach to stay out of range. Y'all think that boy ain't a good enough athlete to stay out of range. And I just lost 2 people when I started talking about this, but I don't care because guess what I got? I got Tony Bell said, I got Keller for the win. I got Corey Sanders saying, telling my facts. So understand, there's people out here that understand what Caleb Plant possesses, man. So this ain't just me talking. This ain't just me capping because he's from Tennessee. And I already told y'all, yes, this nigga from Nashville. So yeah, I'm a little biased, but he really got the tools to beat this nigga. And I think he gonna beat this nigga. And it ain't the Remy talking. This is factual. This is factual. You feel me? So understand, like even if Caleb Plant don't win, y'all know I'm gonna be here. I ain't going nowhere. Deontay Wilder lost, I was here. If Caleb Plant lose, if Caleb Plant lose, I'm gonna motherfucking be here. It's just how the shit go. You feel me? So I'm gonna be here either way. I'm gonna be here when the fight happens. Y'all know I'll be here for the motherfucking fight. I say what I gotta say, and I do one in the morning type shit. Cause I ain't running from no motherfucking smoke. I ain't running from no smoke. You feel me? None. Zero. Nada. Zero. So it is what it is. So I'm gonna be here. But what I'm saying is, for motherfuckers that saying Caleb Plant, just finna go out here and get stopped. Now understand he's naturally bigger. Caleb Plant fought at 175. No, he didn't. He been at 160. Nah, nigga. He fought at 175 in the motherfucking amateurs. He's naturally a bigger dude. That nigga's walking around at 180 pounds at least. And he was fighting at 175 when he was broke. When he was broke, Caleb Plant didn't have no money. So imagine what the fuck he walking around now that he got motherfucking money. That nigga walking around 190 now because he got money. Money add 10 pounds, motherfucker. I weigh 170 pounds. I would be 160, motherfucker. Yeah, I want if I ain't have a little bread. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? That nigga got extra money, so you probably need to add 20 pounds to his shit. So he was fighting at 175 in the amateurs. That nigga walking around at 195 right now. Stop playing. He's naturally the bigger dude. And he's naturally the better athlete. And he had faster hands. Y'all get confused because Canelo Alvarez wanted to throw a lot of punches at once. In the fight, Caleb Plant will be able to stay in range and throw his 1 or 2, get out of range, turn Canelo. You know what I mean? Stab jab to the bodies, stab jab to the to the head. You know what I'm saying? He got that ability. And I'm not okay, look, Canelo is the favorite for a reason, but I feel like Caleb Plant, this is what I feel like. That's what I feel like. That's how I'm coming. That's how I'm coming. That's what I feel like, man. Caleb playing for the win. I feel like he got all the tools. He possessed all the tools to come out of here with this motherfucker. And it's just that on there. And I'm gonna be here Saturday. I'm here Saturday. I'm here Saturday. I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to be here. My nigga Jelly Bean 4280 said I got Caleb by split decision. That's what I called it. And I really think Caleb gonna make you look. I really think Caleb. I really think Caleb gonna make it look good enough to where he could win by UD. But because you know it is what it is, I think I got Caleb by SD too, bro. I ain't even gonna stunt. I got Caleb by SD too, bro. I ain't even gonna stunt. I got Caleb by SD too, Jelly Bean. But for sure, Caleb playing for the win, Jelly Bean. And I'm riding with my Tennessee brother, but I feel like he really do get all the tools at the same time, bro. I really do feel that way. The Zone said want to do a live tomorrow to just chop it up about a couple sports topics. Try and see if I can manage that thing in though. You invite me, bro? You invite me to the party? Uh, I think I fucked up. So DJ, yeah, bro. If I get it going, I will hopefully drop in chop it up. Oh yeah, for sure, Zone, for sure. Just make that help. Like before you go live, fool, just make sure you set that jump up like an hour or something before. I'm gonna see that jump and I'm gonna definitely follow through. Or shoot me the link or whatever type shit. I'm gonna follow through that jump. and I'm gonna fall through that jump for sure, for sure. But I got Kelly for the win though. I got Kelly for the win though, and we almost there. Like how many sleeps we got left? It's Friday, really. It's 12:34, y'all. We got one sleep left. Fuck you talking about? We got one sleep left. We got one sleep left, y'all. Understand that. He said no doubt, bro. Y'all mean that, John? Yep, I'm in that, John, though. Okay. Yeah, I'm in that, John, though. God damn. I ordered some shit. It's the 5th. Man, time be rolling. It's November the 5th already. Time be rolling, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hold on. I bet y'all. What's up, bro? Tell about nigga Isaiah Felix. Slide through this drip. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Yeah, okay. But hell yeah, I'm on this jello for though. I'm gonna be. I know. I normally be sleeping this motherfucker. I'm really up tonight. Could be the Remy. Could be the Remy. But I'm up tonight though. Yeah, we slide through that junk. Yeah, we slide through that junk zone. The moment you got live, we gonna slide through that junk. We support. You part of the fan. You most definitely part of the SouthernTea fan. That's why I had noticed your ass been gone. I was like, man, the zone ain't been here. Man, it's crazy. I thought about that shit today. I thought about it a little before today, but I thought about it today too. And I was like, damn, son, man, I said, I hope something straight. I ain't seen you slide through this joint, so I'm glad you slid through though. I fuck with how that happened. I fuck with shit like that though. When I think about it, then you know, it happened. Make sure y'all check out my latest SouthernTeas. I'm finna drop them joints in in the chat. So y'all can check them inside if y'all ain't checked them inside. Let me check and see where this shit is. He did, bro. Stop drinking, little woman. Drink and drink y'all ass. So I got my woman back there, bro. I got some reason, bro. My woman back there. I want to do, I want to get some dude. That boy said that whiskey. Damn, bro. I want to get. I normally get like head or some shit like goose or some shit. But I want to get some Remy. Now I want to surprise it with some Remy. I brought the Remy back. She was like, we got some Remy tonight. I'm drinking with my guy tonight, though. She in the back. Though. I just locked her in the back. She already said he done locked us in the back. But yeah, I put him in the back. Yeah. He said Tank haters are pissing me off. They crying over his resume too much, putting in people ain't being moved. Bro, first of all, think about this, bro. Just think about this for instance. People say Tank cherry picking with Cruz, right? But Cruz is a top 10 welterweight in every sanctioning body except the WBC. You know what I mean? They say Tank ain't got the resume, right? But Pedraza probably is one of the better names on any of the young guys, resume. You know what I mean? They say Tank ain't fought nobody, but Tank moved up to 140, fought a bigger, longer guy. You know what I'm saying? Tank beat Leo Santa Cruz for a real belt. You know what I mean? I noticed this when it comes to Tank Davis, because that's what we're talking about right now. When it comes to Deontay Wilder and Earl Spence, they tend to always, downgrade their opponents type deal, especially after they lose. Like Mikey Garcia could be, borderline, Hall of Fame. Pound for pound guy for sure. Borderline Hall of Fame before he fight Earl Spence. Fight Earl Spence, he done. They say Deontay Wilder ain't fought nobody. That's the only person he beat was an old Ortiz. And because they gotta give you Ortiz because Ortiz is so good. Tank Davis, they don't give you credit for nobody. He beat Pedraza, Gamboa, Barrios, nobody type deal. It just when it comes to those three particular fights, people just lose their fucking minds for some reason. And I'm never gonna understand. He said, at least some Henny then. Yeah, that's what I know it'll be on. I want to get some Remy for the lady, man. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, bro. I didn't take, but we been taking shots. I got me a cup, and we been taking shots now. I fuck with the Remy. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with the Remy. It's real drops. A woman put me on it. Hopefully my gal ain't watching it. If you watching it, baby, I'm sorry. But a woman put me on it. That ring pretty good. A woman put me on it though. A woman put me on it though. Is Pedraza better than Linares? Boy, that Pedraza win aging like fine wine right now. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Pedraza still winning. Linares just lost to David Haney. Pedraza winning right now. True enough, Tank fought him when he was even younger, so he was even less experienced. So what would he do to him now? Or is Pedraza even better now? You know what I mean? But Pedraza was a veteran then. But who knows? Is Pedraza better? I don't know. I think Pedraza is a better win than Linares. Yeah, I think so. Yep. I have to go. Yep. Top of my mind. First thought. My first thought is yeah. Yep. They all just seem to want Tank to lose. Tank folks, everybody 135. I said, folks, everybody at 135. It said 135. I said, what I said. Say it again, bro. He said, oh, Barrios. It's a better win. Linares is a better win than Barrios. I'm not sure if Linares is a better win than Pedraza. I don't think Linares is a better win than Pedraza. Off the top of my head, nah, I don't think that's a better win than Pedraza. I don't. Some people may. I don't know. No, I don't think so. Linares is a good win, though. Not saying Linares not a good win. But Pedraza wins aging like fine wine. Depending on who Pedraza beat next, who he fight next type deal, the Pedraza win. Pedraza could be a champion again. Fathom it. He said, my bad, he be okay, I showed like he be everybody at 130. I thought you would say he be everybody at 130, but not 135. That's what I thought you were getting at. That's why I had to act to make sure I knew what you was talking about. G. I just wanted to make sure we was on the same track, but that's all I wanted for. That's all I wanted for. Make sure we was on the same track. I was like, I show this joke one more time. So like, yeah, I was sitting here trying to decipher what you said. Like it was some type of co-op. Something was like, bro, like, I was like, okay. I thought he meant like he beat everybody at 130, but not 135. That's what I was thinking in my head type shit. But I said, dog, let me go ask and see what he's talking about so I can know. I was like, hold on, let me see what he's talking about. Let me go next. He said, it's late, my bad. He just want to tell me earlier. It's early. What time is it where you at? It's 12:58 where I'm at. What time is it? It's 12. Yeah, it is early. It's pretty early. It's getting pretty late early on the nigga. Oh, shit. Bitch, a pussy. I can't stand it. He says 1:59 a.m. Yeah, okay, so boom, so it's 1 on 1. So you an hour ahead of me. So you an hour ahead of me then. Yeah, so your journey an hour ahead of me. D has said when cornball dudes were talking about play slap, they gave Canelo a 10-day round for their altercation. I was like, that's exactly how the judges be thinking. Oh, 10-day round for 2 beats, right? You ain't lying though, bro. You ain't lying, bro. Them folks be ready to cram. They be like what they be saying, Canelo up 3 rounds before you start. He up 3, 4 rounds before you start. And that's terrible. It's a joke, but every joke got a little truth to it. And I think that shit's got a little truth to it, to be real with you. I think all that shit's got a little truth to it, man. Think my goddamn food here, y'all ain't gonna let I'm finna smash. Yeah, this shit is here. I forgot what the fuck I got. Okay, I remember now. Go on, baby. Get to that gun, man. Like, you see me. Yeah. Come on. Man. Oh, okay. Okay, now you like what I got. Hey, bro. Yeah. Okay, y'all. This shit in there. What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is this shit? I should have met her. Yep. DoorDash and Uber Eats, fool. I got IHOP. Well, actually, she got IHOP. So I just went with the move. But first of all, bro, I'm in the hood. The only people who deliver here is DoorDash and motherfucking Uber Eats. Ain't nobody trying to deliver in this motherfucker. Who do you think trying to deliver in this bitch? Not over here where I'm at. Not where I'm at, Brody. I was so happy when they made this shit.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another. So, what you just heard?
I was so happy when they made this shit. Cause don't nobody live over here but Domino's. For real, for real. I know you're talking about that guy. My bad. My bad. Shit, man, yeah. But you think it's a Rudo, the Miller Beats, but not off. I don't know who that is. Go. I think David Morrell Jr. beat Canelo. I think that. Oh no, I got it. I got to Google it. Though at 168, my bad. Other dude at 168. Canelo at 168. Or he at 160, man. Zerudo. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yep. That's why I can't even hold folks thinking Boots, beat the whole world. But I understand because I think Dave Morales Jr. beat the whole world. Truthfully. I think he beat the whole world. I'd like to know if anybody, what big name David Morrell Jr. sparred already. I'd like to know. So I could grade him properly. But him being start early, he probably like spot no big man. With him being so early in the game and him coming over here from Minnesota, he probably ain't spotting the bag yet. So he got a nice amateur record. And he got out of there early.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Wilder Sports TV.
And they didn't let him out of there.
So, what you just heard was the voice of undefeated, unified, lightweight, world champion, superstar boxer, Teofimo Lopez, as he was talking to Matchroom CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn, who is promoting his upcoming fight with undefeated Australian star boxer, who is an IBF military challenger with George Campbell Jr. Teofimo Lopez, 16 wins, no losses, no draws, 12 wins by way of knockout. He's 23 years of age, stated 5'8" with a 68-inch army. He will be scheduled to take one of George Campbell Jr., who is 19 wins, no losses, no draws, 10 wins by way of knockout, 5'9.5" with a 68-inch arm itself. This is scheduled to take place November 27th, New York, Madison Square Garden. With that said, Teofimo Lopez, he was discussing facing another fighter in undefeated WBC lightweight world champion superstar boxer, Devin the Dream Haney, who is 26 wins, no losses, no draws, 15 wins by way of knockout, 22 years of age, 5'8" with 71. He's scheduled to face off against former IBF super featherweight world champion Mexican superstar boxer Joseph Jojo Diaz, December 4th of this year. Joseph Diaz, 32 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 15 wins by way of knockout, 28 years of age, 5'6" with a 64. That said, they are scheduled to take place December 4th. So Teofimo Lopez was discussing the possibility of official undisputed showdown with Devin and Dream Haney, as Eddie Hearn, he co-promotes Devin Haney and DHP, Devin Haney Promotions, with Bill Haney, father, trainer, and manager of Devin Haney, okay? And this is a fight that Devin Haney has been seeking out for quite some time. It's an official undisputed match at the WBC, World Boxing Council, President Ruiz STILL. Once upon a time, he stated that Teofimo Lopez was the super WBC champion at lightweight. Now he's saying that Haney is the official champion and Teofimo Lopez is just the franchise champion. Okay? And so Teofimo Lopez, that Haney is face to face. They went back and forth, and Mikey Garcia made this comeback. So they both have upcoming respective showdowns a week apart from one another. Teofimo Lopez, like I said, fights November 27th, and Devin Haney fights a week later, next Saturday, December 4th. Okay, so November 27th and December 4th, and it looks like they're looking to face off against one another in February, which is a very, very quick turnaround for both guys, because that will only give them 2 months to prepare for their fights, and you're not giving yourself much room for error. Okay. But with that said, what's interesting is Teofimo Lopez, he discussed, obviously they were talking numbers, and Eddie Hearn, he stated that, he's going to reach out to Bob Arum, legendary promoter, Teofimo Lopez, and ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports in which Teofimo Lopez normally fights on. He has 2 more years left on his contract. Teofimo Lopez said that he inquired about partnering up with Eddie Hearn, like Devin Haney has, and like Canelo Alvarez has, 4-division world champion Mexican superstar boxer, for his own promotional company to take over for him. Okay, when his 2-year contract is up with ESPN is already. And so Eddie Hearn says immediately following the fight with George Campbell Jr., he's going to reach out to Eddie Hearn and look to make a deal. Okay, look to get a deal done. So with that said, Teofimo Lopez even started to discuss the numbers. Eddie Hearn said you should be a much bigger star and you are on top rank. And Teofimo Lopez, he says, that's when he dropped this huge information saying that he only took home $600,000 from his fight with two-time Olympic gold medalist, former three-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, superstar boxer, Ukrainian superstar boxer, Vasil Lomachenko. He was reported to going to make 1.3 or $1.4 million for that fight. Lomachenko said he made, I believe, 2.5 something of that magnitude. And Teofimo Lopez is saying he went home with $600,000 after that fight, and so he has to live, on a budget. Okay, and Eddie Hearn says that's a shame. You should be able to receive much more compensation for your talents and your skill set, and then you should get much bigger stars, especially after beating Vasil Lomachenko. His father trained and manager, Teofimo Lopez Sr. He stated that, the world doesn't need to know that. There's too much information. We don't have to put those numbers out there, okay? So when they discussed fighting Devin Haney, it clearly shows when Devin Haney stated, I make more money than you per fight. And Teofimo Lopez stated, no, I make more money than you. And Devin Haney, he called over Eddie Hearn, and he said, you want to ask Eddie Hearn? Well, we know Devin Haney makes millions upon millions of dollars for his fights, okay? And now Teofimo Lopez, he has revealed that he only makes $600,000 for his fight, the biggest fight of his career with Vasil Lomachenko, okay? So he's not even close to making the money that Devin Haney makes per fight, okay? That's the reason why he's inquiring about separating from Top Rank ESPN and starting to take over promotions and receiving more of the share, or all of the share, or whatever he don't have to share with, splitting with Eddie Hearn with a percentage, of his own, rightfully so. There's no way Teofimo Lopez should only be making $600,000 in any fight. No way. That should not happen, okay? Teofimo Lopez, he beat Nakatani, okay? Then he beat Richie Comey for the IBF title. Then he beat Lomachenko, and his biggest payday is $600,000. That is absurd, okay, to say the least. So, with that said, when he states that he's making more money or just as much money as Devin Haney, it's not even close.
And that was a raise, brother. Mine got $600,000 in the biggest fight of his career. He said it took home.
So it's not even close when we talk about the negotiations. So when they say Devin Haney is president,
so this is what he got.
It's not possible. So
this is what he took home.
Eddie Hearn, he said that
after he paid everybody.
He's not willing to pay for this because we know Bob M was on record, and Bob M was on record saying that Teofimo Lopez has to do what they want him to do, okay? Because his rights belong to them, and Devin Haney is not in the front.
See, he got 1.3. Bob probably got 300,000 out of it. But he got 1.3 million.
Then I'll pay for everything. Okay, I'll pay for the fight, regardless if I lose money.
Bob got 400,000. So there's 900K left.
Okay, so that just goes to show you. Remember,
after he paid the trainers and for the squad count, and all that shit. Taxes and all that shit. Nigga had 600K.
Just not enough. And he was not going to just sit on his hands and accept a low ball offer to fight such a big fight.
And that was a raise he got. He got a raise and made 600K, y'all.
So just imagine if he got the original number,
nigga would have got $300,000.
Without the extra 300,000, he would have got $400,000 to fight Vasil Lomachenko. That is ridiculous, to say the least. Okay, and so now one has to wonder at the same token.
That shit brazy. Cause they gotta pay for something, right? Franchise champion, stupid motherfucker. Cause you got paid for a belt, you ain't even a real champion there. They just recently came out and said they ain't the real champion. But you all probably been paying for this. Right? Henry had no fight. Cause he been paying shit.
They're going to fight this November 27th. He's going to fight December 4th. That would give them this. They're saying that they want to fight Devin Haney in February. extremely quick turnaround. I would think more like March. Okay, that would get both teams, both times to promote
The
them.
bottom M deals be seeming like the move. Don't double sign to his ad though.
Because they're coming straight away. Nobody knows what injuries or what damage you may take in this fight with George Campos Jr. He's relatively unknown. Joseph Jojo Diaz, nobody walking the park. Although I expect them to outclass Joseph Jojo Diaz, but you don't know what's going to take place. You don't want to give room for excuses because February is a very, very quick turnaround from a December 4th fight. That means that Devin Haney immediately has to go right back into training camp. He can't even take a week off or days off or anything of that nature because he has to quickly start to prepare and give himself an 8-week training camp for February. Okay, and the same goes for Teofimo Lopez. You have to give your body a rest, give it time to recover. Maybe they'll take a week off or 2 weeks off, and then they'll enter training camp and give themselves 6 weeks, depending upon you talking the end of February. Maybe it's the end of February, give yourself 6 weeks still or 7 weeks at that point in time. But you want to promote this fight, not that this fight needs much more promotion. But it's interesting that Teofimo Lopez only made $600,000 for the Lomachenko fight. But I expect Teofimo Lopez to beat Joe Campos Jr. Again, there's not a lot of information and footage on Joe Campos Jr. And anything.
You gotta pay all folks.
And you have to fight with Devin Haney, Joseph Jojo Diaz. It's going to be great back-to-back weeks. I'm expecting Teofimo Lopez, who fight first, to be independent with Devin Haney, Joseph Diaz. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. Eddie Hearn is saying like he's more than willing to make it happen, and I'm betting that Eddie Hearn can make it happen. So let's see how everything unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got. Make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section.
He said, bro, was 14-0 against both. I didn't hear something about. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't hear some shit about Zerudo. I don't. Who his next fight? Who you supposed to fight next? You hard on Zerudo, and I didn't go pretend like I fucked with Zerudo. Barely know him. But you hard on that, man. I probably went from 160 to 175. He went to 175 probably, so like, I don't know. He just cooked way past his prime. It don't count. Way past his prime, but real don't count. Yeah, that shit don't count. But look, y'all, I'm finna get the fuck up out of here. Appreciate everybody that came through. Let me see how many white y'all got your boy at before I get up out of here. $21 now, take it. Appreciate y'all folks trying to do this junk. Skin it hard away. You got on those ruler because people said he could fuck with Benavides and Canelo. I only hear his name, like, I very seldom hear his name. And when I hear his name, it always be some outrageous ass shit, and I don't know him, so that's what be making me mad. If this nigga was that good, I'd know about it. If that nigga was that good, he'd be a household name. He said, nah, he not special, y'all. Yeah, I figured, cause we don't know about him. And I don't think he no young dude the way they talk about him. Or you ain't a prospect, ain't like you a prospect. You know what I'm saying? He said he the Mongol that way. Like, okay, that makes perfect sense. See, that put everything into perspective. But my friend get the what he said. He said nigga 30 with 42 wins and 4 no man. Damn. Damn, that's true. Where you from? Where you from, yeah? I wonder where that nigga from. It's a Ruda. That sound Brazilian or some shit. She like, okay. Shit. Hey, I'm gonna get the fuck up out of my bad. It's Kid Hardaway, SouthernTea. This ain't the past, this ain't the future, but this the present. That's how we rocking, and I'm out.